Hare Krishna. Welcome to Tax YouTube channel. This is Seronar Pingay, practicing chartered accountant based in Mumbai, also partner in Motilal and Associates LLP, member firm of Marks Network. Welcome to the video series on concurrent audit of bank branches. And today is session number 13. And today we are going to discuss topic audit of cash transactions and clearing operations. So let's dive into it. Let me allow to share my screen. Yes, audit of cash and clearing operations. So cash and clearing operations are the most sensitive and high risk areas in any bank branches. The functions directly involve what physical cash handling and interbank settlement system. So making them highly vulnerable to the fraud, operational lapses, and misappropriation. So from an audit perspective, these areas are require what continuous monitoring, especially in the concurrent audit, as transactions are high volume and real time in nature. So ICA guidance note emphasizes that the need for strong internal controls and independent verification mechanisms in such areas. So moving further, let's understand audit objectives. So primary objective is to ensure what the cash balance are physically existing and correctly recorded in the system and that all transactions are authorized and properly documented. So the auditor must also ensure that controls are operating effectively, no unauthorized withdrawals or receipts, clearing transactions are correctly settled, and suspense accounts are not misused. Next, cash receipt and payment controls. Under this, cash transactions must be governed by strict internal controls. Segregation of duties like that cashier, officer, supervisor must be separate. Maker checker concept that no single person completes the one transaction. Token system ensures orderly and authorized payments. Daily cash flow verification with GL. So here audit procedures will be verify vouchers for genuineness, check high value transactions, identify unusual cash patterns, and review the cancel vouchers too. So we can see the red flags here frequent cash overrides, backdated entries, or missing vouchers. So moving further, let's understand cash retention limits. So each branch has a cash retention limit, how much it can hold with that particular branch. So that is fixed by head office, okay, based on business volume, risk profile, and insurance coverage. So audit checks would involve here compare daily closing cash with the limit, whether excess or not. So verify excess retention reporting and check whether excess cash is remitted timely basis to again HO. So key risk involved here holding excess cash increases fraud and theft exposure. So what is important here is the cash retention should always be within the prescribed limits set by the HO unless properly authorized. Moving further, let's understand surprise cash verification. So surprise cash verification is one of the most critical audit tools. So procedure will be conduct unannounced cash check that you don't have to intimate the cashier or the branch officials where you are going to check on this day or this time the physical verification. So verify the cash involved, cash with traders, ATM balances if linked with that. So count denomination wise also and match with the cash book and GL balance. Check fake or counterfeit notes, soil note register means how this maintained. There is a different attitude to maintain such records in the branch to branch, so that need to be checked also. So any discrepancies found, immediate reporting needs to be done. Let's understand ATM cash operations. So ATM operations involve what third party risk is plus physical cash risk. So audit procedures involved would be verify cash loading register, ensure dual custody of ATM keys, and check reconciliation between the ATM switch and CBS entries. So review failed transactions and reversals of that. So key risk here is a cash shortage in ATM, delayed reversal entries, and manipulation during the loading. So what is important here is the ensure reconciliation is done on day-to-day basis without any delay. Next, clearing operations overview. So clearing operations here involve what settlement of the checks between the banks through the system like CTS. So types are outward clearing, that is checks deposited by customers, and inward clearing, that is checks drawn on the branch. So audit focus will be timely processing of this and proper authorization, avoidance of unauthorized credits. Moving further, let's understand outward clearing audit. So audit procedure involved here verify the deposit slips and check details. Check for post-dated or stale checks, signature mismatch if any, and ensure what proper encoding and accurate CTS scanning. So check whether checks are sent for clearing on the same day. Delays are justified if any, and risks here involve delayed clearing impacts what customer service and revenue recognition. So that needs to be taken care of. Next, understand inward clearing. So audit procedure under this, verify check passing process, check the signature verification, sufficient balance, and review returned checks and reasons for return also. Ensure what proper authorization for passing, no override without approval, and red flags we can say here the frequent overrides or passing against the insufficient funds. So that need to be taken care of. Next, let's understand suspense and sundry accounts. Here, suspense accounts are highly sensitive and prone to misuse. So audit procedure involved obtain list of all suspense accounts, perform the aging analysis from which they are standing in that. So transaction wise review need to be taken, verify the supporting documents, and key checks involved old outstanding entries, reversal entries without justification, and dummy balancing. So important here is that suspense account should not be used to hide the frauds or errors that need to be taken care of. Let's see key risks and red flags. So major risks include in this particular area is that misappropriation of cash, manipulation of clearing entries, or use of suspense accounts for concealment. So auditors should apply analytical procedures, exception reporting is very important, and continuous monitoring. Need to review the exceptional reports which are generated daily on CBS system. So moving further, let's understand documentation and reporting. So proper documentation is essential. Under this, record all verification procedures, document the discrepancies, and report cash differences if any, clearing irregularities, suspense issues. As per the RBI guidelines, concurrent auditors play a key role in reporting the operational lapses in LFAR and audit reports. So, while conclusion, audit of cash and clearing operation is not just a procedural, it is a critical for safeguarding the bank assets and ensuring what financial integrity of the bank. A diligent auditor should focus on controls, what are the controls implemented and their adequacy plus verification, and identify the early warning signals if any, ensure the timely reporting. So effective audit in this area significantly reduces what fraud risk and enhances the trust in the banking system. So final takeaway, we can say that cash is equal to most liquid but most vulnerable asset. So clearing also is equal to system driven but control sensitive, and suspense is equal to what temporary, not permanent hiding place that need to be taken care of. And auditor role is equal to what prevention plus detection plus reporting. So that need to be kept in the mind. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me or thank you so much for patient hearing. If you have any questions, observations, suggestions, then do let me know via WhatsApp, email, or you can also comment below the video. Hope you are gaining valuable knowledge from all these updates and video series which we are conducting on a Tax Guru YouTube channel. So stay tuned to the Tax Guru YouTube channel. If you are not yet subscribed Tax Guru YouTube channel, then do subscribe it for latest updates and video series like this. Thank you so much once again. Bye bye. Take care. See you soon. Hare Krishna.